Good morning from one of the most beautiful days of March 2022, which was the coldest month ever in Israel. But now we're at Mount of Olives in a great sunny day. I'm not even using my coat, and it's going to be hotter and hotter. And we are at such blessing place. This is Eleona Church. Doesn't sound familiar? Maybe Pater Noster? Still not? Now, what if I'll tell you that according to the first Christians who've been in Israel, and St. Helen, the mother of Constantine, that was the most important place at Mount of Olives, and one of the three most important places in the Holy Land? Now it sounds different, isn't it? Then if we're talking about that, when St. Helen came, the mother of Constantine, came to here, she decided to build here churches. She looked for the best places, and one of the three places that she decided to build a church was here. Then, at the beginning, I must say until now, that was such an important place. She built together the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and the Nativity Church. Then this is the third important church in the world. At the beginning, they thought that the Ascension was here together with the base camp of Jesus at Mount of Olives. Then sadly that church been destroyed in 614 by the Persians, but it been built again, and just like the story of Jerusalem, been destroyed by the Muslims Al-Hakim at 1099. The Crusaders built here a church at the 12th century, 1151, and the one who built it, actually, the two guys from Denmark. Then Denmark, 12 points. It was quite a small chapel, and it'd been destroyed by the Muslims again at the 12th century by Saladin at 1187. Only the 19th century they started to excavate here and to look for something special, and that was by the Benedict's priest. And the church was built on top of the cave that we will enter soon into it. The facade of the church was facing to Jerusalem, which is right there. The cave that you will see soon was divided into two. One for the bishops' tombs, and the other one for the disciples. The Turks, the Ottomans, use it as a kitchen, together with the Germans at the First World War. And but we believe that, well, they had to have amazing food if Jesus used it as well for his disciples. And the Crusader actually believed that here, in that church, they taught the Lord's Prayer. That's where Jesus told them that prayer. Then look at the flags all over our plate. There are so many so many versions in it, in so many languages and dialogues. But because of it, and because I saw a woman entering now, that it might be that the group is on the way, I'm dedicated that to Carla Constance, mainly because she bought the Holy Book, the Holy Bible, with the Lord's Prayer on it. I don't know if you can see it. Then let's enter the cave, and later on I will take you to read the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Then you can see the 4th century mosaic floor from St. Anne time. And let's go first to the cave because I'm the only one here yet. Today it belongs to the Carmelite sisters. And as I said, it's actually divided into two. You can see here there are bishops' tombs, and let me use the flashlight. No, I cannot use the flashlight. Sorry, but I think you can see a lot. Here it is. Oh, now I can use the flashlight. I don't know if you can see the difference, but I can see the niches. I don't know if you've been with me at Dominus Flavit video. Then we talked about how people used to be buried, but we are talking about the bishops of Jerusalem until the 7th century. Then if they thought that this is important, it means that this is important. Then here it is. Think about what he actually told them. They asked him so many questions. He told them that the Lord's Prayer, and you can understand it was quite important. For example, at Matthew 24, 14, 9 to 14 or something like that, he mentioned that he was sitting at Mount of Olives, and we are at Mount of Olives, and they asked him, when will be the end of the world? And what is the sign that he will come again? And he said, beware, beware. Don't let anyone to tell you something wrong. A lot of people will say that they came by my name, or they're praying by my name, or they follow me. And there will be earthquakes and wars like Ukraine and Russia today. And this is only the beginning. They will chase you, they will kill you, they will hate you. There will be lots of false prophets. Only the one who will stay with me, he will survive. And then the message will be all over the world, not only Israel, not only for the Jews, for the Gentiles as well, for the non-Jews. Then it might be here. And what about a Lord's Prayer? Might be here as well. True, isn't it? Then let's go outside to visit two places. The first one that's the Danish tombs. Remember the Crusaders who built it? But let's enter to here to look for the Aramite and the Hebrew version of the Lord's Prayer. Look how beautiful it is. Carla, it's such a beautiful place. Until we reach there, please subscribe my channel and send that video to everyone that you know. Spread the love of the Holy Land. Here it is, the Hebrew version. And let me put your Bible here with the Lord's Prayer in English. And let's read it. It's from right to left. Avinu asher bashamayim, יקדש שמך, תבוא מלכותך, יהי רצונך כאשר בשמיים וכן בארץ. לחמנו תמידי יום ביום, תן לנו היום, וסלח לנו את חובותינו כאשר ואנו סלחנו לבעלי חובותינו, ואל תביאנו לניסיון, כי אם הצילנו מרע. Amen. That's the Hebrew version. And what about the Aramite? Let's do that. On the way you will see, Carla, and for me it's important because I know that you're married, but you actually send the message, then women power, then you will see the one who tried to build a church, another woman, and I forgot to mention it, St. Helen was a woman too, then it's all about women that actually build that places. The bossy. She tried to build it at the 19th century. Now it belongs to the French. There's the Church of the Sisters. I cannot talk there, but I want to bless the Bible there as well. Now, this is the Aramite version. And again, in Aramite, it's from right to left. It sounds like Hebrew in a way, because the Hebrew of today, it's actually kind of Aramite. Abuna, דבשמיא, יתקדש שמך, תטה מלכותך, יעץ צבנך, במה בשמיא כנמה, בהרעה אבלן לחמה, דמסתנה ביומה, ושווק לן חובי, כמה אכן שווקה לחיקי, ואל תהלן לניסיונה, אלא פצע ייתן מין ביסה. Amen. Amen. Here it is. Such an important place. And I'm happy that I did it for you, Carla. And if you want to have your own Bible or cross, and you want me to bless it with a nice tour of Jerusalem, then go into the description of my video and look for Buy Me a Coffee link, and you will understand everything there. If not, you can always ask me a question, Zahi, can you send me the link for it? Or more questions about it, but you will get it to your houses. And I have different kind of crosses as well, and I'm open to hear everything. I mean, if you do have something else, I can try to help you as well. If you want to support my channel, you can do that too. At the description you will find the link for Buy Me Coffee, or better, it's through PayPal. And again, if you won't find it, I can always send you the link. Thank you very much for being with me in that wonderful tour. Bye bye.